Good evening. Welcome to Middle Temple Revels 2020, which this year is a podcast. My name is Bill Wood. I'm the master of the Revels at Middle Temple, and the Inn is enormously proud of the efforts that the cast and the crew have gone to put this together. This is all in support of very worthy causes indeed, and we're very grateful to you for subscribing. We hope you enjoy it, and we wish you a very happy Christmas, and we devoutly hope that we will see you all back in Middle Temple Hall in time for Revels 2021.
Thank you, Master Wood. This is the voice of Dan, the Revels director. As you can tell, this year's Revels is going to be slightly different, and we're going to require your imagination to summon forth some of that Revels magic. So please, relax, perhaps pour yourself a Christmassy beverage, and try to conjure Middle Temple Hall in your mind. And... meanwhile, with the second lockdown approaching its end, millions of English citizens stuck at home wait impatiently for an announcement from the Prime Minister.
Wannabe Churchill combs over hair for his appearance on live TV. Lockdown number 2 will be over soon. Daily briefing from Downing Street. Bluster, blag and bluff, yes we know it's tough. Can't you govern properly?
For 5 days, there's going to be a rule of 3, or tricolon in classics. That is 3 households or bubbles. One person can join a bubble, but not 2 bubbles. And a household can be more than 6. Are children counted? Well, mine haven't been. Go out, grab a bite, stay in every night, meet with friends but not family. Let's all stay indoors, here's some metaphors, won't you take me seriously? Dido Harding's done sod all, economy's heading for a long sharp fall. I've spaffed billions up the wall, hiring firms all run by chums. Wiffle waffle waff waff wiffle wiffle waff 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 Brexit waffle waff waff wiffle wiffle waffle waff waff wiffle waffle waff. Better stay alone at Christmas. 'Tis the season to be jolly careful, deaths and all that. Ho ho ho.
Since retiring from the show, this beloved resident of Sesame Street has started a new life in Atlanta and found a demand for his unique talents.
The state of Georgia have been so welcoming to Count Von Count. They asked me to do this very important job. Now I start. 1 vote for Biden. 2 votes for Biden. Wait! I checked the instructions again. I can't count them like this. Someone must be watching.
Hi there! Hiya. Hello!
Okay, I'll start again. 1 count for Biden. 2 count for Biden. 1 count for Trump. Hello! This is the vote counting office. Counting is fun. Mr. President, what can the count do for you? Stop the count? But I am the count. I can't stop me. Counting is fun. Turns out the president is also a count.
This Christmas, many young to middle-aged men will be excitedly unwrapping an extra special gift. After years of enduring aftershaves, socks, and Jeremy Clarkson DVDs, they will finally get to relive their childhood excitement when they discover that this year, Santa has left them an electric scooter. But if you're thinking about buying one for yourself or a loved one this Christmas, For the love of God, don't. A risk to life on road or the pavement, electric scooters are at their most dangerous when ridden by young men with the misplaced confidence of Lewis Hamilton, but the skill of Mr. Blobby. They're hazardous, annoying, and worst of all, make you look like a douche. Remember, an electric scooter isn't just for Christmas, it's for the bin.
Meanwhile, as pressure builds at Downing Street, former senior advisor Dominic Cummings takes some time to get away from it all.
I have often walked down this street before, but I must have been more careful and discreet before. All at once am I in the public eye, 'cause I'm here nowhere near where I live. I'm the thinking brain to a tousled clown, who will need me next time he's caught with his trousers down. So he dodged reports of my Durham jaunts, and was keen to forget and forgive. The civil servants were squealing that I'd built a climate of fear, but his girlfriend says I'm unappealing, and all at once I find I'm flung out on my ear. If you kid yourselves that you're rid of me, I've a message for you, Boris Johnson and Carrie. While you vainly try to detoxify, I'm still there and I know where you live.
Dear Diary, it's 2020. I've been alone so long, I don't even know how many days it's been. The lack of meaningful human contact has brought my life to a standstill. I can't work or exercise. I haven't had a shower in weeks. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Hey, babe. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Was going to ask, do you want a cup of tea?
Yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes. Loneliness stalks me like a shadowy spectre in the night.
Oh, Steve.
What is it now?
Your friend James is outside. He wants to know if you'll go for a run in the park with him.
Can you please tell him I'm busy?
Of course, babe. You sure you're okay?
Yes. Obviously, I'm fine.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. I feel like I'm the last person left on Earth. The faces of loved ones appear to me in dreams, nothing but faded memories. My right hand is close to breaking point.
Your mum's on the phone. She wants to know if you'll be joining the family Zoom call.
God damn it! Why can't you people leave me alone?
Meanwhile, at number 23A Carmichael Street.
Kath, come and take a look at this.
Oh, I see you've bought one of those Amazon Alexa things.
Aha! That's where you're wrong. It's not an Alexa.
What do you mean?
Well, this does everything like a normal Alexa, at less than half the price. It's from Russia.
So it's a cheap foreign knockoff.
Give it a try. Just say, Hello, Alexei.
Hello, Alexei.
Dobry den.
Alexei, do you speak English?
Yes.
Alexei, what time is it?
Time is 2:27 p.m.
No, it isn't. That's 2 hours fast.
That must be Moscow time. It's just not localized yet. Alexei, what time is it in London?
Time in London is the 12:27 p.m.
Did that machine just stutter? Alexei, what is the population of Kuala Lumpur?
The total population of city of Kuala Lumpur, that is capital of Malaysia, that is country in Asia, is approximately 1.8 million.
Super efficient.
Okay, so it's not the fastest with stupid questions about obviously made-up places, but it's good for so much more. Alexei, what is today's news?
In news, scientific breakthrough for garlic and bleach COVID-19 cure. Durham man mistakes castle for optician. New evidence linking Oxford vaccine with growth of 5G phone masts. Crimea has always been part of Russia.
Brian, all of that is fake news. I do not trust letting some strange device from a hostile foreign power into our living room. It's basically a bug. I mean, is it listening right now?
I assure you, I am not.
Busted. I didn't say Alexei.
Yes, you forgot the... I'm pretty sure you did.
You've been recording everything, haven't you?
We are having some technical difficulties.
Brian, where the hell did you get this thing?
There's a new store open directly opposite the office. I went there one lunchtime. I even got a special discount when I told them I worked across the street. Honestly, the best thing about working for the Foreign Office is people suddenly want to give you all kinds of free stuff.
Right, that's it. It's going out of the window. Jesus Christ, Brian. Why can't you just get a proper Alexa like everyone else?
Now you're the one being ridiculous, Kath. I'd never do something so stupid. Everyone knows Jeff Bezos is evil. Besides, this even makes the tea.
Oh, 9 to 5, how long you seem ago now. Oh, was it real? Was it all just a dream? Working from home was meant to be a blowout. Now I can't even lift my eyes from my screen. So full of hope, of thrilling and upskilling, of writing books, composing symphonies. No more routine. I'm free to wear my onesie. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, life before the new norm. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, 9. Oh, 9 to 5. But 16 weeks in, come meet my friends, they're lovely. Chicago Bulls, Lucifer, Cobra Kai. Next episode, the algorithm owns me, and now my cacti can talk. I've lost my mind. I could be learning JavaScript or Python instead of how to rob a bank in Spain. Oh, hail the Tiger King! I'll binge until the morning. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, life before RuPaul. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, 9. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, 9 to 5. Oh, 9. Oh, 9 to 5.
Muggsy, that you? Can't talk right now, in the middle of a job. No, don't worry, I got backup. Here they come now. Gotta go.
Hello. Are you Tony from Tinder?
Who's asking?
It's Alex from Tinder.
Please, take a seat. I must say it's a pleasure to meet someone so... how to put this? Like-minded.
Well, that's why we matched, I guess. Looking for the same things. A partner in crime.
Exactly.
I have to say, I haven't done this in a while. I'm a bit nervous.
Don't worry about it. No one's getting bumped today.
Well, that's disappointing.
Now, tell me, can I trust you? You're not some undercover dick, are you?
No, I'm not a dick.
'Cause the last person I met was a dick. I ended up getting fingered, handcuffed, and slammed in the can.
Nice.
I can tell you I was not amused. You know, you're nicer than most of the boobs I've met recently.
Thank you.
You said in your application you think masks are important.
Absolutely. Masks save lives.
All right, let's put them on.
Now?
We ain't got all day.
All right.
Everyone on the ground!
What are you doing?
Robbing the joint.
Robbing the... Oh! You meant actual partner in crime.
And you meant... Oh, how embarrassing. Oh well, no harm done. Oi, preacher, I said hit the deck.
I should have known it was too good to be true. Especially after you mentioned your 20-inch pea shooter.
Oh, forget about it.
You join us for this special edition of Time Team 3020 with Tony Robertson and Dr. Alice Robots.
In this episode, we're doing an exciting excavation of finds from the early 21st century.
We're here at a site with our team of archaeologists. What's so special about this site?
Nothing.
You mean you chose this site completely at random?
Yeah. With 21st century stuff, you can just dig anywhere, really.
And what have you found?
This is a Pret wrapper.
A Pret wrapper? Wow. Is that some kind of ancient sacrificial tool?
No, it's a sandwich wrap.
Fascinating. And what can you tell us about this sandwich?
It's bacon and avocado.
Avocado. Crazy. A type of green fruit that grew in abundance before the 5th extinction.
And for those of us who don't know, what's bacon?
It's like cooked pig. Like an animal.
Wow. And tell us, There's a special significance to this sandwich wrapper, isn't there?
A kind of irony, in fact.
Yeah. It's an organic whole seed baguette, and it's got a little tree on it. So some of the profit goes to planting trees.
Trees! Crazy.
So, what I really want to know now is how many of these Pret wrappers might be buried here?
Loads. Yeah, and they're like here forever.
Forever. Wow, that's a long time.
Well, howdy, partner. Looks like you've had one hell of a year. Please, take a seat, and let me sing you a song about the greatest hero who ever lived. Of course, he's known by many names, but around here, folks just call him the Bitcher. Let this humble bard sing his greatest song about Donald Trumpshire. It's called QAnon. So when our town was seized by Democrat disease, I called out to God, help us hide from days. Hippies, oh, but they came after me, dragged me off the streets, claimed me for Satan, then phosphate my sweets. As those pedophiles moved to lick my feet, our hero, the Bitcher, attacked with a tweet. Share those tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers, and do what it told ya. Oh, share those tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers. Across the whole flat world, liberal devils stomp, but Donald Trumpshire will clean out the swamp. Trumpshire's super fit, and his hands are strong. His following's massive, and so is his dong. His dong. Biden raised the dead, filling us with dread. But Trump sent his loyal dwarf, Sir Rudy the Red. Don't believe fake news, our hero doesn't lose. He's always the winner, now go share his views. Share the tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers, and do what it told ya. Oh. Share the tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers. Share the tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers, and do what it told ya. Oh. Share the tweets from your Bitcher, oh digital soldiers. It's the dragon! Kamala Harris! Quick! Run for the hills! Take your children and run for the hills!
The Bitcher, a fantasy epic coming to the Trump streaming service in 2021.
Sorry, Christmas is a bit of a downer this year. None of the usual festive fun.
It just doesn't feel like Christmas.
Well, we can have some traditional fun. I've got Monopoly.
Oh.
Oh, don't be like that. It's the 2020 edition.
Okay, all right, okay. Look, I'll read the rules. Right. First, we need to nominate someone to be banker. Rishi, to give out the money. I'll do that.
Hey! What do I get less?
You're on furlough, I'm afraid. It's a new rule. 80% for you, decreasing to 60 once you've passed go. Fatima, have you, switched to cyber yet? Okay, so nothing for Fatima.
Not fair.
Well, look, here's an Eat Out to Help Out voucher.
And you can apply for universal credit if you land on the job centre.
I don't remember that square.
Oh, see, it's there, where the waterworks was. And the electric company is now an Amazon distribution centre.
Right, all chosen your counters?
I want the hastily acquired lockdown puppy.
Toilet roll!
Amazon box for me.
Dibs on the burnt banana bread.
Oh, what's left? Oh, the face mask. Okay, let's go.
Oh! I've landed on your square already, Laura!
Oh yeah, you owe me 50p. What? Check the ruse, that must be a mistake.
Nope. Everyone is working from home, so the city is now full of worthless, empty real estate.
Lame.
Okay, my role. Community chest. Go to Durham. Go directly to Durham. Do not stop even if your kid needs a wee. Do not pick up your free Specsavers voucher.
Wow, Fatima, that's really irresponsible. It's just a game.
This is just ridiculous. The rules have completely changed. I hate this game. I hate you.
Now it's Christmas.
Meanwhile, in a police station...
Who have we got here then? What's he in for?
I just arrested him on suspicion of being involved in the production and supply of a controlled drug. Probably hash, sir. He was covered from head to toe in resin.
Very good, PC Bright. He's clearly a highly decorated member of the gang. Look at that bling.
Absolutely, Sarge. I have reason to believe that this is the suspect who's been leaving needles all over town.
Despicable. This gang clearly has branches everywhere. You know, I overheard a local resident complaining just the other day about needles found in Santa's grotto. You're doing a tremendous job, PC Bright.
Thank you, Sarge. Sadly, it seems this sort of criminal is evergreen.
Indeed. Any significant statements?
No, Sarge. He's clearly stumped for words.
Excuse me, Sergeant Sharp?
DCI Wise.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's a woman at the front desk who's very upset. She says you've arrested her Christmas tree?
Oh.
I suggest you release it immediately.
No wonder it took so many handcuffs. Fine. But I'll get you next time, you son of a birch.
Zoom meeting, second time today. I'm running out of things to say. Screen sharing, I'm past caring. Whatever online poker I'm going to play. 2 hours staring at my screen. Your ugly face is all I see. The camera turned off is what I need. It's making my eyes bleed. Your presentation ends. Next meetings at 3.
Meanwhile, in hell...
Come in and take a seat. I'm Beelzebub, Lord of the Flies.
and also of personnel. And your name is Lilith?
That's correct, my lord. I'm a third-year succubus, attached to the Lust Division.
Thank you for attending this meeting. As you know, these are unprecedented times, and we've had to make some hard decisions. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to let you go.
Oh, is there a problem with my work, my lord? I promise I can beat the carnal malefactors even more severely.
It's not a performance issue, I'm afraid. It's the new regulations. As you know, here in Hell, there's nothing we like more than following rules. And with this new rule of 6, we've simply got one too many deadly sins, so we're having to make the whole lust section redundant.
But who will punish all the fornicators?
That's just it. There isn't the demand at the moment. The sloth department is full with all those working from home. Thanks to Bake Off, gluttony is simply snowed under, and there's no shortage of wrath, envy, greed, and pride out there. Just look on Twitter. But with all this social distancing, there simply isn't much fornicating going on.
What about those committing the sin of Anan? That must be on the rise during lockdown.
Not rising fast enough these days, I'm afraid.
Well, aren't you supposed to offer me an equivalent position? I've got loads of experience dealing with difficult people. By definition, most of my former clients were wankers.
I'm sorry.
Couldn't you move me to one of the other circles of hell?
We're restructuring the whole organization, so there's no need for a whole 9 circles anymore. We've cut back to just 3 tiers.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Have you considered retraining in cyber?
Unable to cope with the huge crowds of lockdown protesters gathered outside Number 10, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has recruited some extra help.
The virus is a fake, and Boris is a snake. We won't wear a muzzle cause they make our faces ache.
You need to come with me.
Who are you? And why are you wearing that massive mask?
This is the way.
Masks are for sheep. Are you a sheep?
I'm a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter? We don't need their scum.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
You don't scare me. This is a free country. What the hell is that wrinkly old ball bag?
Not old. Baby Yoda I am. Adorable, yes!
This is your baby. No wonder you wear a mask.
Gaga goo goo. Feed me.
Not now.
Suckle, I must.
God, it's revolting. Get it away from me.
Revolting? Revolting, you say? When 900 years... I mean, when 9 months old you are. Look as good you are not.
What the hell is that smell?
Boom boom I have made in my diaper.
Oh, it's so nasty, I can't bear it.
Take this mask.
Oh God, thank you. Quick everyone, put on your masks. Let's go home and take shelter from this rancid plague.
No blood will be spilled today. Well done, little one. That was quick thinking.
Change me!
A long, long time ago, I can still remember when I could go outside. But I knew that even if I had the chance, I couldn't meet my friends and dance, even though that'd make me happy for a while. But February made me shiver. Persistent cough and itchy liver. That was unrelated. I was also constipated. I can't remember if I cried whilst enforcing gaps 2 meters wide. But something touched me deep inside the day the summer died. So bye.
no lie. We're definitely all going to die. Did you write the laws on lockdown? Do you have faith in Mad Hancock? 'Cause Boris told you so. And do you believe in toilet roll? Can Facebook save your social soul? And can you teach me how to clap real slow? Well, I know you broke quarantine with him, 'cause I saw you shagging in a gym. I've never seen yoga mats used quite like that. I was a lonely, angry, irksome dude with a sour expression and a crappy mood. The shops round me stopped stocking foods the day the summer died. And I was singing bye bye, I'm a stay-at-home guy. Drove my Chevy to the levee, got pulled over and fined. Good old boys posting stuff online. Like my friends, I won't tell you no lie. We're definitely all going to die. Now for 10 months we've been on our own, getting fatter, piling stone on stone. That's not how it used to be. Yeah, right. And people had Zoom calls with the Queen. It's what you call a modern monarchy, in a PR stunt designed for you and me. While Sir Tom was looking down, he raised about £1 million so that we could all humour Michael Moore. Dominic decided to test his eyes and rustle up some Durham pies. They said it would be over by July, the day the summer died. And I was singing bye bye, I'm a stay-at-home guy. Drove my Chevy to the levee, got pulled over and fined. Good old boys posting stuff online. Like my friends, I won't tell you no lie. We're definitely all going to die. I met a girl who read the news, and I asked her for some happy news. She just smiled and she turned away. And I went down to the music store where I'd heard them playing months before, and I went there, but the music wouldn't play. In the streets, the people screamed. 1,000 Netflix shows were streamed, but not a word was spoken. The face masks all were broken. And the two things that I now admire most are Domino's pizzas and the Post. The aviation industry's toast, because the summer died. So bye bye, I'm a stay-at-home guy. Drove my Chevy to the levee, got pulled over and fined. And good old boys posting stuff online. Like next time I'll try to see to it that fewer people die.
Meanwhile, it's the most wonderful time of the year for seasonal fetishists.
Good evening. I'm looking for some DVDs.
What sort of thing are you after?
Have you got anything Christmassy?
Oh, of course, sir. We've got two just come in, hanging up your stockings on the wall, and advent calendar girls.
Have you got anything with, you know?
Oh, it's baubles you're looking for. It's only Jingle Bells where you're interested in, eh?
Oh, yes.
OK, sir. Well, what have we got here, then? Noel's First, 12 Gays of Fistmas, Gigolo Bells, Pot cheeks up a pear tree.
Have you got anything Santa related?
Father Christmas man, are you? Get a lot of your sort in here. How about Scanty Claus or Santy Noir? I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus. Who's that coming up the chimney? Whole range of titles to choose from, sir.
Stop right there.
Can I help you, madam?
My name is Inspector Prudence B. Chastington, and I am an officer in the Morality Police. This whole sordid exchange is an outrage. All your smutty films have absolutely nothing to do with Christmas.
Not even Rudolph the Red-Tipped Reindeer?
Egad, man! Have you forgotten the spirit of Christmas? Santa Claus, elves, reindeer, presents, none of these things are relevant to the true meaning of Christmas. You should be ashamed.
Yeah, hang on. I might have something here for you. How about The Journey of the Magi?
Oh, that actually sounds quite appropriate, yes.
Hold on. I don't think you'll like this one either. Featuring 3 wide men and a little donkey.
And now, on CBeebies, it's time to join everyone's favourite preschool pup, Hey Dougie.
Hello, squirrels. I wonder what Dougie has planned for you today.
What are we doing today, Dougie?
Oh, woof. There's somebody at the door, Dougie. Who could it be? Oh, woof woof. Look, Dougie. It's the Ofsted inspector.
What's an Ofsted inspector?
Ofsted is a non-ministerial department which inspects services providing education to little squirrels like you.
Hello, are you Dougie?
Oh, woof.
We've received a number of concerning complaints about how this educational establishment is being run.
Oh, woof.
The teaching of non-curricular subjects potentially harmful or inappropriate for preschool-age children, including sewing, carpentry, and rain dancing.
But how else do we get our rain dancing badge?
Teaching administrated in a language other than English.
Oh, woof.
And a number of other inappropriate activities, including requiring the students give a teacher a bath and soliciting of Dougie hugs.
We love Dougie hugs!
My God, it's worse than I thought. Dougie, I'm closing this school with immediate effect.
Oh dear, that's not good, is it, Dougie? Say, squirrels, why don't you show the Ofsted inspector your foragers' badges you were given yesterday?
Look!
What is this?
Dougie taught us how to pick berries and to tell which are yummy and which give you a bad tummy.
Dougie, why don't you give the Ofsted inspector some of the berries you and the squirrels foraged yesterday? Oh, woof! Maybe the Ofsted inspector would like to try some of the berries.
No.
Maybe the Ofsted inspector would like to try some of the berries.
Sorry, where's this voice coming from?
Maybe if the Ofsted inspector ate some of the berries, they might be less angry with you, Dougie.
No. Come on, children. Let's get you out of here.
The inspector doesn't want the berries, Dougie. Why don't you feed them to them instead?
Oh, woof!
Wait, what? No, let go of me!
Look! There's bubbles coming out of their mouths!
Yay! Bubbles!
Oh dear, Dougie. You gave the inspector some of the bad berries.
They've gone to sleep!
Well, we can't leave them sleeping there, can we, squirrels? Oh, woof woof. Don't worry, because Dougie has his burying a body in the woods badge.
Yay!
Come and stockpile up your Christmas toilet roll.
and stand social distance under mistletoe. So come gather round the Zoom call, pour a glass of anti-bac, and make up for everything this year has lacked. So here it is, Merry Christmas in unprecedented times.
Keep holding on and we'll come out the other side.
So here it is, Merry Christmas, come bring on the next damn year. Screw 2020, friends, it's only up from here. And that's our show. Thank you for listening. Obviously, we don't have our usual charity buckets this year, and I know it's been a difficult year for many of us financially. However, if you do feel able to contribute something, please consider making a donation to the Barristers Benevolent Association or the Middle Temple Hardship Fund. As always, we're going to end with some caroling. Wherever you happen to be, please feel free to join in. Thank you again, and Merry Christmas.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. For Jesus Christ our Saviour was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. The shepherds at those tidings rejoiced much in mind, and left their flocks a-feeding in tempest, storm, and wind, and went to Bethlehem straightway the Son of God to find. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy